Good morning, all. Hope I'm audible.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Good
Yes,
morning,
ma'am. Good
ma'am.
Let's
morning.
wait for say that 2 more minutes, 2 3 minutes, and then after we'll start it. 10:50 it starts, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Let's wait for some time. Good morning, Shivam.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, Paramita. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How about you?
I'm good.
Good
Oh,
morning, ma'am.
very good morning, Rakshat.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning, Himanshi. Where is Nishita?
Yes, ma'am. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning, beta. Yes, Vishal. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jill. How are you, partner?
Fine.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, Rahul. Yes, good morning, all. Can we start it now? I think almost
Yes, ma'am.
40 students are there, so I think we could start it, right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So, till I remember, we are done with T test for two population, independent as well as dependent. Is it
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
right? And today, I think we need to start a correlation,
Yes.
right? Okay. Chalo. Now, one news for you is that today's MIS session that is at 1:20. Again, I'm going to engage it, right?
Okay.
So
Okay,
my
ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
today's planning is that in this session we'll do correlation, and then at 1:20, that is in fifth session, I'll start with regression. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Agree,
ma'am.
everybody? Okay, good. So now,
Yes,
right
ma'am.
now, we are going to start with correlation. Till I know and I assume that majority of you must have studied this correlation either in your graduation or somewhere in your, say, that 11th, 12th also. Right? Those who are in
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
science
ma'am.
or engineering, yes, I know it that you might not have gone through this. So don't worry, this is really very simple. Right? But I feel that 65 to 70% of you must have studied correlation, is it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Right
ma'am.
now, those who are in a class, how many of you have not studied, particularly engineering students or science students? How many of you have not studied correlation? I'm just asking, huh? Don't worry, I'm definitely going to explain everything. Huh, Shivam, okay. Huh, Chaya, yes, as expected. Okay, Rutvi also not. Okay, let me check that how many. Chaya, engineering. Rutvi, you are also in engineering or science?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Engineering.
Acha, okay, engineering. Okay, Jason, how about you? You are a science student? Acha, you are engineer? Le, I was so not knowing. Okay, चंदन भी नहीं पढ़े क्या? ऐसे कैसे? चंदन, आप भी साइंस स्टूडेंट हो? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
हाँ,
ma'am.
ओके ओके, चंदन से पूछा, उसने जवाब नहीं दिया. इवन
मैम दो चंदन है ना, इसी कारण कंफ्यूजन.
अच्छा, तो वो हाथ किसने खड़ा किया था कि कोरिलेशन नहीं पढ़े?
वो नहीं, वो
दूसरे वाले ने किया था या आपने किया था?
नहीं, मैं नहीं किया.
मैम
हम्म
अलग अलग लोगों की पहचान बना दीजिए. दो चंदन है ना, ताकि
हम्म.
समझ में आ जाए कि कौन चंदन पूछ रहा है.
पर तो फिर मैं कैसे करूं? चंदन 1 चंदन 2 नाम दे दूं क्या?
नहीं, दूसरा नाम दे दीजिए मैम.
दूसरा नाम दे दूं? ठीक है, चल मुझे सोचने दे. ये जो अच्छे डिप्पी वाला चंदन है ना, उसका नाम कुछ अलग रखते हैं.
यस मैम.
ठीक है ना?
यस मैम. यस मैम.
મેડમ ચંપક ને ચંદન.
આયા એવું ન
મેમ
કરાય.
ચંદુ રાખો, ચંદુ.
ના ના, એ તો હું વિચારીશ. ઓકે, चंदन सिंह.
मैम आप प्रिया के नाम पीयू.
क्या क्या करूं? चंदन, आपका कोई निकनेम है? अच्छा, वापिस वही
माही.
कंफ्यूजन. हाँ, आपका कोई निकनेम है?
माही माही.
यस मैं
माही.
चंदन बना.
यस, माही, आई
मैम
लाइक इट. हाँ
माही माही.
हाँ, माही. ओके, चलो. यस.
पर दूसरे चंदन का विराट रख दो मैम.
મેડમ ચંદન
नहीं.
2.0.
चंदन प्रोमिस.
મેમ ચંદન પ્રો મેક્સ.
ओके, नो, चलो. दैट गुड डिप्पी वाला हीरो वाला चंदन इज माही, और दूसरा चंदन चंदन, वो एकदम अच्छा शांत बच्चा है. देखो, वो आवाज
यस
भी
मैम.
नहीं कर रहा है. The creativity at the best. Okay, anyways, let me start it. Correlation. Okay, where are my this automobile engineers? It's in the Chandan's kid. Oh God. I think I'm not supposed to start this recording today. Chandan wise the best actually, yes. चलो, एक चंदन अच्छा डिप्पी वाला हीरो वाला चंदन इज माही, एंड द अदर वन इज अ चंदन. ओके, ठीक है?
मैम ओके. थैंक यू मैम.
Okay, just. Yes, Chandan wise Lallan top. Lallan is not in our class. I think Lallan is the
A section.
he's in A section, so ये भी ठीक है
प्रिया
वरना-
बहुत कमेंट कर रही है मैम प्रिया का भी नाम रख दीजिए
नहीं, प्रिया का तो मैं प्रिया के नाम से बुलाती नहीं हूँ, उसको भी पता है। चलो ये
चंदन,
बच्चे ना छोड़ छोड़ के जा रहे हैं, उससे अच्छा एक शुरू कर दे। हाँ,
हाँ।
जस okay, I repeat one more time, where are the automobile engineers? हाँ, okay, good. हाँ. So both of you must have not studied, ne, even correlation. Okay. I hope my screen is visible to all.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. So right now I'm going to explain that what is a correlation. Those who are aware, for them it is going to be the revision. For those who are not aware, this is going to be the first time, the concept which we are going to understand. Okay. Now, first thing is there that correlation, that means we are talking about that whether some variables, particularly right now, okay, that's fine, Shubham. That's perfectly fine. So if we are having, say, that two variables, whether these variables are somehow related to each other or not, that we can identify from correlation, right? So correlation is going to be that method by which identification of relation between two variables is possible. Okay, I hope you understand what exactly I'm trying to say. If you are talking about any two variables, the way I used to give the example, say that your say that, okay, petrol prices and sales of vehicle, right? So whether these two variables are connected somehow, do they have any kind of relation? That we can identify from correlation. Okay, apart from identifying the relation, another thing is also there, we get to know about the direction, we get to know about the strength of that relation. I hope you can understand the words which I'm saying. Strength, it means that whether the relation between these two are strong or not, right? And the another thing is direction. It means if I say that petrol prices or say fuel prices, what will happen to the sales of vehicle? If petrol prices increase, what happened to the sales of vehicle?
Decreases.
It decrease. It means one increase, another decrease, right? So
Decrease.
which kind of relation it is?
Inverse.
Okay, yes. It's the inverse relation, or you can say it's a negative relation, right? Okay. Another example, let me give you that study hours and result.
Positive.
Right? It means
Positive
yes,
effect.
positive, as well as it is going to be the direct relation. Yes, where your study hours will increase, obviously that will affect positively on your result, and your result will improve. Right? So this is what you can say, direct relationship or the positive relationship. Right? So this is called direction. So direction as well as strength, we get to know where we are going to study the correlation. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Another thing can be there. That if I give you the example,
Yes, ma'am.
that age and your preference for ice cream flavor. Is it, Parinita?
Positive relation.
ऐसा है कि if I'm a 45, I cannot like
No, ma'am.
chocolate flavor. Is it?
No, ma'am.
फिर मुझे तो सिर्फ स्ट्रॉबेरी से ही चलाना पड़ेगा, छोटे बच्चों को ही
No, ma'am.
चॉकलेट देना है, या फिर बहुत बूढ़े हो गए तो वो तो सिर्फ वेनिला ही पसंद करते हैं, ऐसा होता है?
नहीं, ma'am.
Right? Exactly. So
No, ma'am.
age and preferences of flavor, there is no relation. Right? So that also we get to know by exactly, Amish, that is also keep on changing. So that also we get to know where we are going to study the correlation. Okay, the first step of correlation is, guys, let me do this. What is this? Some say the diagram is there on a screen. Priya, what is that?
Scattered plot, ma'am.
You mentioned, no, that's why I say, right? This is a
Yes, ma'am.
scatter plot. Okay, scatter plot where actually we are not going to draw any kind of line or so, but from the pattern of the points which are scattered, we get to know about their relation. Right? So ideally, before correlation and regression, we used to do scatter plot. We get some idea that yes, whether they are connected, whether they are related or not. And then after, this is a graphical presentation of relation between, say, the two variables. Then after, we'll go for mathematical relationship. So for mathematical relationship, we are going to find coefficient of correlation. Coefficient of correlation, that is R. Right? It is also known as, say, that Pearson's coefficient of correlation, because this concept, this mathematical model is invented by Carl Pearson. Carl Pearson. Right? So that's why it is known as a Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Right? And it is denoted by R. Am I clear? Guys,
Yes, ma'am.
whatever
Yes.
right now I'm saying, that can work as, say, that the short note
ma'am.
for correlation also. Huh, na? Whatever I'm speaking right now, this is actually a theory for correlation. I hope you understand it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, good. So what I was talking about, correlation is a process where we are able to identify the relation between two variables. We get to know about the strength as well as direction of this relationship. Graphically, we can use a scatter plot to represent the relationship, right? And mathematically, we are going to find coefficient of correlation, as this concept is invented by Carl Pearson. So that's why it is said as a Pearson coefficient of correlation, and it is denoted by R. Okay, I hope I'm this much clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Those who are aware, it's say the revision for them. I hope I'm saying correctly. સાચું બોલું છું ને? ખોટું કઈ નથી આવ્યું ને હજી સુધી?
No, ma'am.
And for others, those who are not aware about it, I hope it's clear to them also.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good, chair. Good. So now we are going to talk about R. So this coefficient of correlation R is ranging between -1 to +1. Right? It will range between -1 to +1. Okay. If it's -1, that means the relation between two variables are perfectly negative, or perfect negative relation between two variables. Right? It means one increase by 1 unit, another is going to be decreased by 1 unit, or something like that. So that is going to be perfect negative relation, where we are getting R is -1. Am I clear?
-1.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
If it is +1, then it's a perfect positive relation between two variables. It's a perfect positive relation between two variables. But if it is 0, then there is no relation. Very good, Amish. If 0, then it's going to be no relation. Okay? wherever my r is near to 1, 1 it means whether it's minus or whether it's plus. If it's near to 1, it suggests strong relation between two variables. Am I clear? Strong
Yes, ma'am.
relation between two variables. Suppose if I get it minus 0.872, then which kind of relation it is?
Strong
Negative.
negative.
Strong negative.
Struggling that.
Yes. And if it is plus 0.98, then it is going to be what?
Strong positive.
Strong
Strong
positive.
positive.
Strong
Positive.
positive. Okay. Any kind of say that R, which is say that near to or less than 0.5, then we consider as a weaker relation. Right? 0.5 तक ठीक है, but 0.5 से अगर कम है, then we consider as weak relation between two variables. Am I clear, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what I want is that please write it down, the formula of R. And I prefer to use this formula because this is very easy. Only few things to be done, and then you directly get the answer, right? I'm not preferring this formula, x minus x bar and y minus y bar. The reason is that you need to find it out mean, and then after you are going to deduct from individual. It's a little bit long process, right? Which is time consuming also. So I prefer that this should be, say that the formula which we can use. Okay, another thing is there that if you were using some other formula, I'm fine with that, right? I'm concerned with the answer. Am I clear?
Yes,
My
ma'am.
preference is to use this formula, right? Because it's quick and easy, right? But suppose in graduation or elsewhere, if you were using some another formula, you can use that, right? I'll check the answer, that what matters to me. But wherever in a class or somewhere, I'm going to use this formula. Is it fine, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
R is equal to sigma xy minus sigma x into sigma y by n divided by under root sigma x square minus sigma whole square by n into sigma y square minus sigma y whole square by n. Right? Please write it down, this formula, and then we'll start the example directly.
Done, ma'am.
Any confusion in whatever I said about correlation?
No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay,
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
clear, ma'am? Okay, good, good. Let me know once you are done with the formula, and then we'll go ahead.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Scatter plot is generally going to be the first step before mathematical, huh? You can check that this is one increase, another decrease, so it's a negative, right? If you check this, this is positive, and where there is no particular pattern, there is no relation. Let's start with the first one itself, huh? 12.1. Do let me know if I supposed to say that share my screen. Let me write it here somewhere, I think. Right, what you need is x and y is given. You need to find
X square.
xy, then x square, and then y square. Okay, एक minute. Let me change the sequence. X square, y square, and then xy. Okay. Uh, you need to find sigma of all this, sigma x, sigma y, y square, and xy. You start it once you are done with this data. After that, I will share my screen. You started working on it, ne?
Yes, ma'am.
કોઈ કઈ બોલતું નથી તો પછી મને એમ થયું કે શું થયું?
એટલે જ નથી બોલતા મેડમ.
હા એટલે જ તો મેં પછી મને એમ શું પછી કઈ બોલું નહીં તો પાછા ઊંઘી જાય તો એમ એટલે વળે બોલવાનું રાખ્યું. સવાર છે ને ઠંડી છે તો વળી પાછા
બહુ અઘરા છો મેડમ તમે બહુ.
પહેલેથી. ખુશી, how are you?
ફાઇન ફાઇન મેડમ તમે કેમ છો?
હું તો જો બસ જો જેવી છું એવી ને એવી છું, ખડું છું. If anyone get any answer, you can tell me, huh? Very good, Jamin.
Sigma y 69, sigma xy 624, sigma x square 1148, sigma y square 803.
Shehnil. Jabru.
815 આવે છે હેનિલ y સ્ક્વેર.
815 આવે.
815. Okay, ચલો મારી પાસે હોય. Sigma x 80, sigma y 69, x square is 1148, y square is 815, and sigma xy is 624.
યસ મેમ.
બરાબર
Yes,
છે?
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
અને ભલે તમે ન કર્યું હોય પણ r is minus 0.927 આવશે. Say your teacher is advanced. પૂછતા નહીં કેમ? Okay, good. How much it is, Shivam? R is?
Ma'am, 0.92.
Okay. It should be minus or what?
Minus, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Minus 0.92.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, Rakshit. 0.80, 80, 69. What I used to enjoy in say that okay, very good, Rahul. In say that the actual classes where this correlation comes in. The way calculator switches work, no, the tuck 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 tuck. I love that because your speed while you are calculating this correlation is something say that the kind of a miracle. બીજે ક્યાંય એટલા હાથ જ ન ચાલે જેટલા કોરિલેશનમાં રિગ્રેશનમાં ચાલે. Others are still doing?
Yes.
Okay, little bit faster.
Ma'am, second.
Nah, second nahi. We'll do something else.
Okay, ma'am.
Second will be there in homework, Rahul.
Okay, ma'am. Which?
12.2 will be there in homework.
Okay, ma'am.
નસીબે એવા છે that okay. So very good, Utsav. I was about to ask that where is Utsav કારણ કે અવાજ ન આવે તારો એટલે.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. See, unfortunately, we have that not having that many options. તો આપણે આમાંથી જ એકાદું ચૂઝ કરીએ. What I want is 12.5 વાંચો જોઈએ. Just read it. Yes, very good, Ajaz. 12.5, just read it. Right, what you are supposed to do. Right now, we are not going to do it, obviously. Okay, very good, Chandan. Okay. 12.5, any one of you have gone through this?
આર આપી દીધો છે ને.
ના રે ના. નીચે લખેલું છે જો compute R for each pair of years and determine which years are mostly highly correlated.
મેડમ 100 ને એની હારે ગુણાકાર કરવાનો 0.46.
Yes, you can do that. But no need to do that. Rather, National Safety Council released the following data on the incidence rate for fatal or lost working injuries per 100 employees for several industries in 3 recent years. right? This is actually it's given in percentage per 100 employees are there. If you want to do it, say that convert into positive, then also that's fine, right? But we need to find R for each pair. Each pair, what it mean? Year 1 to year 2, 1 to
Year
3,
1, 2, and
and
3.
2 to 3. Yes. So actually, in a single example, they have given how many examples?
3, ma'am.
3.
3.
3.
Yeah. Year 1 to year 2, year 1 to year 3, and year 2 to year 3. Right? So actually, it is going to be, say, the 3 examples. Right now, obviously, we are not going to do that. What I want is that let's go for doing this 12.3, or else. ચાલો ને, મારે તો ડેટા જોઈએ છે ને from here or there. એક મિનિટ આપો. હા, હું તો ગમે ત્યાંથી ઉપાડી લઉં. ચલો, the first one, this 12.13. 12.13. Okay, X, Y, and this data. Please write it down, this thing. And after this second example, if you are comfortable, we can start regression. Otherwise, we'll go for doing one more example. Okay? Choice is yours.
Comfortable, ma'am.
But Rahul, you to did it. We need to think about others, those who have not done. Ne? Itle. But okay, no problem. Right now you do it. And as such, I think 3 examples should be there in any of the exercise. Okay, Deepak. Let's do it first, this example. After that, we'll decide it. 12.13, everybody. Write it down, the data. Let me know. Okay, X, Y is there. Okay.
मैम 0.96.
Point 96.97 is fine. Okay, good. Still others are doing? Okay, Deepak, that's fine. Okay, good. 0.968, fine, fine. Okay, good. रेवा चंदन, ये कौन सा चंदन है? माही वाला है या फिर चंदन वाला चंदन है?
मेरा ऊपर आंसर सिर्फ है।
अच्छा ठीक, हाँ। अच्छा तो ये चंदन वाला ही चंदन है ना?
यस मैम।
ओके, सिंपल चंदन। ओके, ये चंदन तो बोलता भी नहीं है, बट शाबाश उत्सव, आई रियली लाइक इट. Strong positive 0.96, very good. Harsh. Oh Harsh,
यस मैम।
મજામાં છે ને તું બંડા?
हाँ
બસ ગુડ, ધ્યાન રાખજો હો.
हाँ हाँ।
Okay, so I think almost get it 0.96, is it? Still some are doing, or we can shift to another topic. Okay, very good, Jinal. What I want is if you wish, we can go for one more example. Else, let's start it regression, because in regression also we keep on say that doing this calculation only. So is it fine? I mean, those who are first time understanding this concept, I want their permission. If they are fine, we can go ahead with regression. Okay. Chaya?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we start regression?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Rutvi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now what we are going to do, guys, that we are going to say that start the regression. Okay. Any one of you have any idea that what is the regression? Anybody?
मैम सुना है बट याद नहीं है.
अच्छा ओके ठीक है, ये अच्छा वाला था. Anybody else? What is regression?
મેડમ ડિપેન્ડન્ટ વેરિયેબલ નું કંઈક હોય.
Okay. Elaborate it if possible.
It have two variables.
Okay.
Strength between two dependent variable.
Okay. Don't use the word average.
Ma'am, cause effect relationship.
Cause effect relationship. Very good, Dipali. Any other answers? See, I'm fine with whatever the answers because I'll rectify it. That's perfectly fine. Anybody? Prediction about what, Bhavin? Yes, though somewhat you are right. We are using regression further for that. Many variables instead of two. No. Right now, say that we are going to talk about only two variables. Right? That's why it is known as a simple regression, or it is also known as a bivariate. Okay, tell me that regression will come before correlation, or the regression will be after correlation?
It will be after correlation.
After correlation. Very good.
Correlation.
So where we are seeing correlation, in that what we are going to do, we are going to identify that whether these two variables are related or not. Even as I said that in a correlation, we get to know about the strength, right? That how much strong the relation between X and Y, and even the direction also. But where we are talking about regression, that is going to be one step ahead of correlation, right? As I said, no, that first thing, before we go for correlation, it means before the mathematical process, first we are going to do is a scatter plot. Right, we try to identify that from the pattern of the scattered observations, that whether any kind of relation between X and Y or not. So that is going to be first step, the graphical presentation. The second is going to be correlation, where mathematically we are going to prove that yes, X and Y are related. Now where we are talking about regression, in regression what we are going to do is that one is going to be dependent, another is going to be independent. It means how independent variable will affect on dependent variable, right? And in what amount, that we are able to find through regression analysis. I repeat one more time. Correlation will let you know about the relation between X and Y. Right, the way I used to give you the example, that the fuel charges if increase, what will happen to the cells of vehicle? So we get to know that cells of vehicle is get affected by fuel charges. So one is independent, another is dependent. But if I'm going to make a change in 1 rupee in, say, that the fuel charges, what the change will happen in cells, how many units will decrease, that I get to know by regression analysis. Am I clear?
Yes.
Am I
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Right?
Yes.
So here, wherever a regression analysis is there, the relation is already established. Now we are going to identify dependent and independent, and where we are going to make changes in independent, what effect will be there on dependent, that we are going to identify. Okay, I think Amish has said that many variables. Yes, okay. It shows the relations and regression is amount. Yes, very good. Very good. Okay, another thing is there, though I know that 11:40 session ends, so I'll take, say that 1 or 2 minutes more in that. In our syllabus, we are having only simple regression. Many times what happen, that many independent and say that one dependent, that is going to be multiple. But in our syllabus, we are having only, say, the two variables. One is dependent, another is independent. That is called simple regression, or it is known as bivariate regression. Is it clear to everybody?
Yes.
Okay, now it's already 11:40 and I have a class in another division. So each one of you please share your enrollment number and you can join another class too. Okay, I repeat, we are meeting again today at 1:20 and we'll continue with this regression analysis.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Before you leave, Nirali, I welcome you.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
to all of you, Nirali is actually your super senior. She already passed out MBA, but one of my adorable students. So I allow her to be in my class. Thank you so much, beta.
Yes, it was so nice to attend the session after so long.
Yes, that's why only. Thank you, Nirali.
Okay.
All of you are done with your enrollment number. Can I stop recording? Anyone remains?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Parinita, quickly.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Deepak. Bye, everybody. See you at 1:20 again.
Bye.
Bye.